Half health here on the turtle. They're going to battle it out. JP does have that level 4 available. Heavy spin going to be used. Carlteasy able to get that. Can they get the first blood as well? Forcing Sensui back. They got the objective. Now Edward part of the fight, but they're going to call it off, it looks like. Unless Edward wants some more. Gets a couple punches off, but no one falls. Objective secured for Echo.
That's a win for the Orcas, regardless of weight. 40!
Hey! Makes his way in. Edward comes in to cap the kill.
The Paquito and the Yuzong already Oheb with the corrosion side up top.
Up top, Edward, 2 versus 1. Too much to handle as he falls. Top side, Yue, a little bit too late to that one.
Oh, here we go. The turtle dance started up. Carlteasy with a subtle pull. And check it out, Sensui here still has... Oh, he started with the dragon!
Yep, they're going to force Sensui back. We'll see if he can find his way into this. Angie holding on as well. Heavy spin, but they're not going to need it. Blacklist International stays disciplined, decides not to engage.
That Echo have built up. Yue first building up his Durans. So that's going to make JP's life a little harder. Look at the collapse!
Oh, wow! JP going to jump in. They find the lockdown too. Oh, wow. Going to flicker out. Oh, no. He is alive for now, but they're going to get hunted down. Rest of the team, but Haji comes in with the help. Can't go further. Still going to be alive though. Haji did get the kill, but Betty comes in. Meanwhile, Oheb drops on the top side. So it's going to be a trade now. Still wanting more. Echo the Express looking for Edward. Won't be able to find him.
You just don't know who's gonna go where. Everyone's just spinning. Everyone's getting back.
Speaking of, everybody's spinning here. Sensui though. That did look like a baby match right there. Hold on, Edward taking a couple shots. Carlteasy there. Sanford as well. Not going to be able to get the connection on that diversion. Walks right into it. Looked like a summoning circle for the dragon, but he can't get away.
10-15 seconds because it could have respawned so much faster.
Oh, I thought he was going to go more. Haji using the final slash, but the rest of Echo here to fight it out as well. They get the flicker out from Haji. Edward bobs and weaves in with the punches. Carlteasy's going to be in trouble now. JP though jumps in. It's a heavy spin going to be used, but on the backside they go in. Oheb's going to fall. Yue to answer now, and still Echo looking for more. They find Haji again. The Echo Express punishes Blacklist. With this now, the Lord Dance going to commence here. Sanji holding on once again. There's the final slash already going to be used on JP. JP goes in, but can't get off what he's looking for. They find down the lockdown onto the bound side. Now Sanji's in trouble. Gets taken down by Oheb, and now it's Sanford with the Wind of Nature going to be utilized, and he's still up for now, but finally gets taken down. But it's a 3 trade going on. Haji still alive. Will go down to Carlteasy. Benny Cutie trying to pop off on the backside, but Carl will go down as well. Blacklist International wins the fight.
But Blacklist would not budge, and now they stand tall, going for the Lord.
Oh, Benny, this is risky.
Benny trying to buy some time, the best he can from the Lord. Oh, gets you out of here! Goes for Edward as well! He stops Blacklist from taking the Lord! Sensui there as well in front of Carlteasy, now on the bottom side. Edward gonna get spotted, has to flicker out. Still a 4th of the health on that Lord. They're going to have to break it down, and they go in with the flicker, forcing them back. They want to fight it out. Lord's going to go in and get the reset. There's the lockdown from Sensui. He's quite low. Nobody dropping just yet. Benny Cutie going to be forced back down. They're looking for Haji. Immortality going to be popped here. Edward trying to get there to help him out. Conceal on the run. Benny's on the hunt. The Lycan pounds. Everything is for him as he gets a triple. Looking for the Maniac. And Benny Cutie will do it again.
The art of the turn. Echo have just danced their way into an endable situation.
And now they look for the last kill, the cap it out. It's a savage for Benny Cutie as they take game 1.
Luckily, he has a wave coming his way. JP might hit level 4 just in time. Turtle already up.
Oh, pressure there on the bottom side too. Dragon form already going to be used here, trying to keep them out of the range. There goes the EG. Carlteasy able to get the turtle though, and it's Haji the first one to fall. And now they go for more. Final slash going to be utilized as well. JP a part of the fight, trying to keep them alive. He's stuck. Sensui will get taken down. And Edward was hunting for Sanford but couldn't find him.
But you're seeing here Sanford Shizong having a difficult time dueling against Edward's Arlott.
Okay, the onward comes through into the Eternal Guard. They get the Heart Guard as well, but Benny Cutie going to drive them back a little bit further. Meanwhile, Carl TZ will fall. Sanji picks up a kill as well, the 1-for-1 trade.
So at some point, Echo might need to readjust. Turtle up.
See if they can grab it. Echo bleeding in. Haji jumps in again. Over the goes. Sensui's going to get the turtle now. The fight breaking out once again. Carl TZ going to fall. Sanford jumps in though. Finds a massive stun and has the Heart Guard as well. Forcing UA back. But Sanford goes down. Blacklist wants to fight back. But it's a trade, the 2-for-2 again.
Man, I'm not even playing and I already feel Sensui's Baksha. That Heart Guard doesn't really make much of a difference. Carl TZ's passive healing not going to work with the Baksha's marks. And that's what's allowing Blacklist to call the shots this time around. Approaching the 1,000 gold lead.
Nice little bob and weave there. Staying alive for Sanji. Has not gone down yet. Oh, both retries going to be used. Benny Cutie joining the fight as well. Edward now in a little bit of rough position as Setsui falls now. Edward trying to jump in. Going for JP. And he gets him before he goes down as well.
Wow, great tracking there with the vengeance by Edward, being able to get JP down. Already built up for Benny Cutie's Claude, while the Nathan just built up the Starlium Scythe.
They're going to drive around the front. Sensui, they're going to find Sanji, finally. Will take him down. First death of the game. Actual to take the turtle here. Unless Carl TZ and Benny Cutie and the rest of the team want to do something about it.
Somehow, some way, this could be tough. Sensui with a flank.
Has the Heart Guard on top of him, goes in, looking for that turtle. Oheb's going to be able to secure it with the Blazing Duet on top of Oheb. Does not go down. Carl TZ's the one to fall. They lose their jungler. Blacklist International wins that fight.
All right, luckily, if you have a cancel Death as Welcome and you get it in, it does come off cooldown much faster.
Yeah,
so,
but Blacklist seem to be
burning. Edward goes in with the final slash, and now he's in trouble. Carl TZ gets taken down. Sanford has the Heart Guard. They're looking for anybody to find. UA gets a done. Okay, goes down anyway. And now still fighting for an Echo on the run. Oheb is unstoppable as he gets a Maniac. And this is massive for Blacklist.
Echo goes into damage control mode. They need to save themselves where they can, and with just Benny Cutie standing, Blacklist does nothing less.
But Echo is still holding on.
Ladies and gentlemen, there but stands 2 turrets and a base from Blacklist and the playoffs.
Final slash going to be used again. Carl TZ getting taken down in an instant from Oheb, and now marching down the mid lane. They see victory in their sights. They see the playoffs there, but look at the damage. It's not going to be enough. They lost their jungler. They get the shields and the mid turret down. They still have the Lord marching down the top side.
Wow, they just strong-armed that turret. No minions, no nothing. It's just JP and Benny left in the base.
They still have a Lord.
Still waiting it out. Blacklist wants to set the eyes on the victory, and they'll get it.
The base.
1 point is all they needed, and Blacklist will secure their spot to the playoffs.
The fact that teams are so unpredictable. Wait, here we go.
Sensui gonna get knocked up a little bit. Has the backup from UA, but not gonna be enough as he goes down to the first blood. Edward as well. Cuts in, cuts out. Haji though gonna flicker forward. Goes in with vengeance, looking for Carl TZ next. A flicker from UA drags him back to Stampede. Picks up the kill as well.
Whoa.
Down in the bottom lane though, Carl TZ gonna crash down, looking for 2, RWM on top of it as well, all under the turret. Edward there to help out in the fight, no one dropping just yet. Sanford will get away for now, but Edward still on the hunt, will finally get the kill. Meanwhile in the jungle, it's Benny Cutie to fall on top of it.
Echo seems to be a little in too deep. What's going on?
Edward's under the turret, goes in with the final slash and is looking for more. Finally gets taken down, but they lose 2 for Echo.
Eddie, it's about 4 members apiece. Turtle at half health.
Well, see how they go with it. JP dropping down the shortcut, waiting for the rest of the squad to come in. We're going to drive them further back. UA has to flicker out. There's another Benny Cutie now joining the fight. The final slash, though. He goes. UA takes out JP. Edward on the run. They're still going to be looking for more. UA on the backside. Carl TZ a hit away. Edward goes in, finds the slash, gets another. Sanford will fall. Echo is dismantled. Sanji has to run, and now Blacklist will take the turtle.
Our heroes that can handle the entry of the opposing team with a shortcut.
Are we going to get the flicker down now? Still fighting now under the turret. Tier 1 has to go down. Carl TZ on the backside alongside Sanford. Zaman Force going to be dropped, so he's finally going to fall. Still battling out here. Still call on Haji. Haji still alive. Bobs and waves out. Tries to get out of there, but he finally gets taken down. That's 2 that fall for Blacklist. A double for Carl TZ.
Again, the results don't say so. Collapse.
Okay, there's the shortcut. Oh, everybody coming through into the nether realm they go. RWM are going to be dropped as well. Oheb going to fall. Edward goes in with Electo final blow, and we'll find it. JP still battling it out. Sensui joining the fight, trying to hold down the front of the side. They get the stun down, but Carl TZ now falls as well. 2 for 1 so far. Make it another, and 3 down for Echo. See how they play around this, still taking their time. Haji gonna find them out here. JP and Carl TZ, obviously, while the rest of Echo making their way down bottom again. They might be looking for Haji. There's the final slash. They want to initiate the fight. Into the back line he goes, looking for this Lord fight to break out. RWM gonna drop down as well into the Zaman Force. Nether Realm already gonna be expended. Blacklist on the run, it looks like here. Now Haji though, and Carl TZ will get the Lord, and they find Edward as well. The trade, and now UA goes in with the stampede. They get Benny Cutie. They get another one. Oheb looking for more. He's happy with the triple.
So great positioning by Blacklist to deal with this chip.
Lord at a 10th of its health. Here we go.
There's the final slash initiating the fight. Sanford just can't do anything. Gets deleted. Edward jumps in with Electo final blow. Sensui will secure the Lord. Carl TZ on the run. Sanji there to keep them at bay.
I know that Edward might actually go for the gank play, the split push play.
Lord at an 8th, Lord at a 10th.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Shortcut going to be dropped in as well. Sensui will get the Lord, and the fight's going to break out all into it. Trying to give it down. RWM comes down. Benny Cutie in the mid lane still. Carl TZ will go down. In Blacklist International will cut off Sanford, and they're looking for more. Sanji flickers in, but the Winter Truncheon keeps UA alive.
He's so
and now
deep.
Sanji just running from Edward, but they got the march down the mid, and Sanji can't go back to base. He bobs, he weaves, but the sword is too sharp, and now in the mid lane, Zaman Force going to be used, but Benny Cutie will go down alongside JP. In Blacklist International will get the wipeout. They march down the mid to win the series in a reverse sweep against Echo.
A triumphant day for all agents.